Hello, Aries, and everybody who's listening to this or watching this video. And this is a general reading for Arians for 2032. And I'm calling in guardian angels, higher consciousness, spirit guides, and my spirit team and yours too, to give us an inspirational reading for you for 2032. And the cards that came up, I'm really pleased for you, because you go through all the motions and you will find out. The first card that came up for you was the Eight of Pentacles. So around January, February time, you go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. And I'll tell you why. This is about a person who's powering through and determined to use their skills, your skills, male or female, determined to finish the task in hand. And that's all I have to say about this one, because what follows, it's a reminder for you that practice makes perfect. So you can see you're determined and you're skilled at your work and well deserved. So you're working away, and just a reminder that practice makes perfect. So by February, the next card I pulled for you was I didn't pull it actually, they seem to rise up out the pack somehow. Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles has come to you to inspire you, and it's a divine hand holding out a huge pentacle. And pentacles represent money and stability and protection, and it comes to you to encourage you with all the hard work. You're being rewarded. This comes from on high, as a divine hand giving you help into this. You see this garden and the blue mountains in the distance, encouraging you to aim high at this time. So all your hard work is paying off. It's been noted by the higher realms. So moving on to March, the Seven of Wands came up for you. And by the way, these crystals I've chosen, they're particular for anyone going through changes, and you will be going through changes this year. So the Seven of Wands sevens are about guiding you towards action. And you have the confidence now by March to face difficulties head on. You're ready. And it reminds you that being nice doesn't always pay, as it can be taken as weakness. So don't draw attention to your weaknesses. Okay. So moving on to April is the Four of Wands. And this is a lovely card because it's about celebrations. We see a couple here in front of a castle, and a family or a gathering of friends or relatives, people who are behind. There's garlands on these tall wands, and they're lifting their garland, their bouquets high. So this could be about weddings, parties, feasts, holidays, general celebrations. And they're feeling the freedom of the day. And yeah, so it brings to mind festivities and family get-togethers. Okay, so enjoy the fun, and it's a reminder in April to enjoy the fun and freedom of the day. And moving on to May time, May and June, the first card we have is Hermit. You may feel like, so you've gone from the celebrations to hermit mode, and the hermit is about going into solitude to find solutions. So there's nothing wrong with that. And you're going into retreat, or this person is, male or female, to connect with your inner self, to find solutions. And it looks a bit somber, this person, but he's looking down, but he's just pondering, he's going into thinking about maybe his next step. But he's obviously a spiritual person at heart, and he's got the glowing lamp there, so he's not alone, and he's got his staff, the wooden staff there. He may be standing on ice and snow, but it's his choice. Okay, so you may be doing your version of that, going into solitude. And the next card, this ties in with the next card, funnily enough, the Two of Wands. So you've come out of solitude now, moving on to June, and this person represents someone of power and purpose. He's looking out at the land and the sea and the mountains and roses on looks like a castle he's standing on. Yeah, but this represents, he's holding the world in his hand. And he looks quite comfortable at what he's achieved. And so it's well done. It's a well done to you, Aries, and a pat on the back. It's well deserved for your accomplishments, okay? Your accomplishments are being recognised. And in July, the card that came up for you was Illusions. I happen to like this card because although we've got the dark figure in the front there, the cups are all filled with, illusions of jewels and mountains, castles, dragons, wreaths, even there's an angel in the loop cup there, a snake coming out of the other cup. And looks like glitter around someone, faceless person. So all these illusions, what it's to do with is daydreaming. They're all sorts of weird visions there. It's just a reminder to sort out our fantasies from our goals. So it's a reminder to simply focus on your goals. And the next card is, no surprise, Knight of Swords. This has come up for a few readings now, even though I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and split the cards. This has come up for you. So the Knight of Swords comes up when a person may be chasing a dream. Swords are about decisions. So being impatient can make the wrong decisions. Is a reminder to you, so just slow down. If this is you, Aries, or someone close to you, it's a reminder, basically, not to be so impatient and chasing forward. Okay, slow down. Moving on to, where are we? The Six of Swords. You're leaving now. You're leaving something behind now. This represents, in October, someone heading for peace, moving on to pastures new, to gain peace. And the waters where his head is look calmer. and there's an island in the distance, but the water he's leaving behind looks quite choppy. So that's representative of, at this time, you're moving on and you're leaving. You've got the family in there, 2 people, so it could be someone with a wife and child, or someone just helping someone to move on, leaving for fresh experiences is also what this card means. So November time, the card that came up for you was the the Page of Cups. So this is the one about fresh experiences. So we see the wavy water behind. So cups represent emotions. So it's a time for you to look at your emotions, how you feel about everything you've been through this year, because this is October time, and making decisions about the cards you've worked. You've had the divine help from God there, and many ones. We've been through this, the 7s, being guided towards action, celebrations. You couldn't make this stuff up. The Hermit going into solitude, and then the Power card you've arrived at mid-year, and the illusions around August time. So I won't go over these anymore. But anyway, you decided to do some learning in October, because the page is about it's learning, time to look for new experiences. So by November, you're into a really good position, because the Queen of Wands symbolises good fortune, Aries. So he or she has mastered the dark side, and that's what the black cat represents. And the golden cloak and white I'll say scarf. I know it's not a scarf, but the gold and white for me represents higher connections. And she's got the gold crown on, red lions, creativity. And the sunflower she's holding represents all will be well now. So this is, you're building up to the end of the year. Oh, I can see the gold mountains there. She's sat on her throne. She's a woman who, or male, she, he, laughs warmly and freely. And it's a message for you that all will be well. Lo and behold, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, so you've got a double whammy. You've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands came out for you. And this is a person who's masterly and skilled, and now inspires and teaches others with flair. So it's a sign of a skilled person who loves being a mentor, loves what they're doing, and is inspirational, a mentor for others. So you can see this king with a crown. He's well au fait with what he's learned and wants to teach others the skills and knowledge that he's gained, and wisdom. And there's a salamander, that's a sign of good fortune as well. So I'll just leave you with this Aries, and pull a card from the Success. That's lovely. This is messages, answers from the angels. That's it. So Success. There you are. Success. process. Love it. And a card from the Radiance of the Angels. They're all shuffled, and this is on the top, Aladia. And the message is, I send you a cornucopia of abundance. So that's a wonderful end to the year for you. So I'd just say, if you do like, please do, if you do like this reading, please do like and subscribe, because for obvious reasons it helps me build up my likes and subscribes. So I'll just leave it there with you and say until next month. This is Christine at Tens Tarot saying bye for now.